this Groovy is gonna reach everybody.
Exactly.
All of us go taste.
Exactly, bro.
We gotta have a taste, bro. We gotta have Groovy.
Now, Groovy
Don't
reach me.
And you don't close
And he
that.
will stick with you.
And at the bus stop be
Don't put that for this
this.
bottle.
But in anyways, when we go outside the world,
You wish
we
everybody.
can't choose to the go no wahala.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is OG Carol. So here is something very interesting I saw in the Big Brother Naija house this afternoon. So Phyna, Groovy, Amaka and Cheesy were in the kitchen having a conversation, and they were talking about how Phyna likes Groovy and Groovy should not mess it up and all that stuff. Amaka even said she knows that Phyna really likes Groovy, but she's not sure about Groovy liking Phyna the same way Phyna likes him. And the conversation was just going on and on. If you know Groovy, he's the type to not just talk in those kind of conversations, because previously he had said he does not like being put on the spot. So it looks like they were putting him on the spot, so he was quiet and just smiling and stuff like that. And Phyna had earlier mentioned that Groovy go reach everybody, meaning Groovy, every girl will have a piece of Groovy, but according to her, Groovy go reach everybody, but now I don't reach at all. Now Groovy bust up with this. There's no moving away from her. So she was like, at this point in time, it is her and Groovy, and it looks like they are a bit serious. But she now made a statement that if peradventure they go out of the house and Groovy decides that he wants to move on, that they will settle amicably. But in a place like the reunion, where people come and talk about what happened after the show, if their relationship still went on as they were in the house, she said if Groovy comes to that particular reunion and tries to use that to speak English, that she's going to break high heel on his head.
Now, Groovy
Don't
reach me.
And you don't close
And he
that.
will stick with you.
And at the bus stop be
Don't put that for
this.
this bottle.
But in anyways, when we go outside the world,
You wish
we
everybody.
can't choose to the go no wahala.
No.
If we dey place like
Hey, what is
reunion,
Wait,
if we dey place like reunion,
They talk about me. Say, get your thing with Groovy.
Phyna, now give the friend, good head, but don't break high shoe for your head, change my name. If I don't break high heel for your head, change my name.
I'm like, okay, are you threatening, or is this a case of a very possessive girlfriend? I don't know what the situation is, but I know that a lot of people online are saying they don't like the relationship between Groovy and Phyna, and that's because a lot of people feel that Groovy is actually using Phyna for his game, and Phyna was doing so well on her own playing her game until she got into this relationship. There is an advantage and disadvantage to this. First off, the advantage to Phyna being in a relationship with Groovy is that now she acts more like a girl, she dresses more like a girl, sometimes she's really calm and not the very loud Phyna, even though she's still loud, but like she has toned it down a bit, and she's a bit conscious of how she looks and stuff like that. That is one. The negative side to it is that the people outside that are watching this show don't believe or don't like the relationship between both of them, and many of them feel that being in a relationship with Groovy is spoiling her game. First off, because Groovy was with Beauty and him coming for you. I know how people see those kind of relationship. Then secondly, because Amaka told her, please go and tell Groovy I like him, and in the process of going to tell Groovy Amaka likes you, Phyna entered into the boat. So I mean, these are some of the reasons why there is an advantage stroke disadvantage to this relationship. But guys, what do you think in general? Do you think that these guys will come out and become very serious? Because it seems like Groovy is even growing on Phyna, sort of, because yesterday he was jealous that Phyna was kind of supporting Hermes, and Hermes was going against his own team.
You know that thing she's always saying about Hermes? Like he looks like somebody from the juju or something. Bro, what the fuck? What kind of conversation are you having that with level 1 people? Like, what kind of conversation is that?
This is something
There's something you don't do now. Why are you doing things like that?
I think
you're hyping him up. You're literally raising him to a level. And apart from that, you're now also like downplaying our own chances.
downgrading us.
What the fuck is that? You're literally you're holding my hand next to me. Like, I actually wanted to remove my hand.
And not because it was not because she was just supporting Hermes, but she felt like she was just giving him morale, because Hermes' team was competing against his own team for the Oraimo tax, and she was kind of hailing Hermes. So it feels like are you for me or you're against me, that kind of thing. But let me know what you think about their relationship. Do you think this is something that will go on after the house, or they will just use it to eat shippers money? All those people that used to say ship, we are in a ship, and they contribute 5 million or they contribute 1 million. Do you think this is a strategy for Groovy? And I know someone also mentioned the ship of Bella and Shegs, that this is a form to take money from people, and when they're out of the house they break up and they just eat your money. Let me know what you think in the comment section about what I just talked about, and I'll be responding to your comments.